the Managing Director of GUNFIRE Limited. GUNFIRE's been around since 2000, so we started off by basically intrumescent coatings for steelwork. That's how the whole company started, but we realised that over the course of sitting here in a January afternoon when it's -1 and there's not a lot of spraying of steelwork you can do, so gradually moved over into more of the sort of service penetration, cavity barriers, fire curtains, fire doors and fire door maintenance.
We're a family-owned business, still a family-run business. We've been in business since 1999. Granted, it's been sort of a steady state in terms of where we've been, but in the last 8 years, 7-8 years, we've really, I like to think, we've really raised our profile.
GUNFIRE is based in St Ives, Cambridge. We also have a satellite office in Manchester, so we can cover the country from Manchester all the way down to the southeast.
We've put a lot more emphasis and a lot more resource into the door side. So in the last couple of years, we've really grown on the fire door side as well. Again, the last 12 to 18 months doing a lot more compartmentation surveys, things like that. So yeah, anything through passive fire protection.
One of the biggest changes we've made in the last 5 years is having an on-site compliance team. So those guys, and that's what we're known for by our clients really, is we've got a dynamic compliance team that will go out, they check all our work, and our clients like that because they know that they have the feeling that the work is getting done right first time, but it's also been checked on.
The most important part is that the passive fire protection company is involved right at the beginning of design stage.
We can go to architects, we can go to design managers and design a fire stopping package, but when it comes to being on site and getting the pipework where you need it to be or the dry lining how you need it to be, that comes from education from ground up rather than top down.
Obviously the industry is people become more aware of the sector due to obviously things like Grenfell and recent fires in hotels and things like that. So also becomes a bit of a reminder to people that we are needed in the industry.
Construction as a whole is pretty slow in terms of its pickup of technology and using technology anyway. I think the sector we're getting there, we've got good apps, good infrastructure, sort of IT infrastructure in the background that's helping us get to where we need to go. I think all the REBA bits, there's different stages, BIM, it's all moving in the right direction.
I think standards are improving. I think a lot of it is, in terms of the way we operate as a business, a lot of it is kind of we're trying to push ourselves even further. So regardless of what the standards say or what we do, we try and push ourselves internally.
So in terms of the industry and driving competency now, I think that should have been done years ago, really. Only having an MVQ level 2 in passive fire protection was literally the only competency we had. Now we've got different providers out there giving us a lot more. I think there's still more we can deliver, but I think we're moving in the right direction. For me, I would just like to see the pace picked up a little bit.
One of our sort of ideas is you have the likes of fours for deliveries, construction line, they've all got these tiered systems. They've got bronze, silver and gold and platinum. That's for deliveries and how you operate as a business. We don't understand why that's not part of the fire safety industry, because we think that third-party accreditation scheme is an absolute must. Obviously, we've been accredited since 2008. So we've been a member of the ASFP since 2016. Was looking at other ways that we can gain a better understanding of the industry, and then also look at standards. And at that point, we really liked the technical bulletins that were in place. We found it quite useful to send out to our guys on site to say, look, this is what obviously people are hearing. So this is obviously that's the reason why those technical bulletins are put in place. So we use them quite a bit to start off with, and that was really the main driver. But also, ASFP have always been very good at getting, talking to government, being a leader, or as we see ASFP as being a leader in those fire safety associations.
We use the colour books. There's some good information in those, especially for when operatives are starting out.
We have people of the same thinking, all part of trying to form a solution, which I think we're getting to now, and we're promoting. The association itself is promoting itself better, and it's got the ear of government as well and things like that, which is really, really good. That's what we want to help with. But Also, not only having a year of government, the ASFP have also started their training courses, have a lot of guidance, you know, technical experts really that if we're struggling with, we can go back to and refer to. So it's that element as well.
We have other projects with Telford Homes already started, and again over the next couple of years.
So the new pre-team framework is now we just finished the bid as of last week. So we're sort of fingers crossed that'll come in, and I think so that'll hopefully generate quite a bit. We're on the NHS framework as well. So I think they've got close to sort of £55 million they need to spend on fire safety upgrades as well.
We have new projects around Ascot with Berkeley Homes, and with the new door legislation coming into effect just last week, we have a lot of door surveys coming in now.